Hulk had a few choice words about the burger incident. The less said, the better.
As General Thunderbolt Ross, I made a whole career out of beating on greed monsters for the good old U.S. Army. Finally, I decided to fight fire with fire and Hulkatized myself. Now I keep an eye on Hulk, you know, to make sure he doesn't mess things up. Fail to stop the Hulk. Can you believe Jones is wasting bandwidth on Greenie when they got a hulked-out war hero like me? Oh, yeah. How you doing, honey? Welcome to the gun show.
It's not that Hulk doesn't care about his friends, he just shows his concern in really weird ways. Okay, so I didn't see the bomb fall off the shelf behind me. Well, I still got out, didn't I?
Rick saved my life, but if anything ever happened to him because of me, we might have stopped Annihilus, but we lost Red. Gotta fix that. As for Rick, well, what happens next changes us forever. Annihilus invaded my world, hurt my best friend. It's smashing time! My best friend? What have I done? Rick doesn't know what he's in for. Being a monster, especially a Hulk, is no picnic.
Honestly, this is not the life I imagined for myself. A walking, talking crash test dummy. But when you're a 6'5", indestructible, green-skinned woman, your career options are limited.
Sweet dreams, princess. The muscles will be here when you wake up.
Bruce never asks anyone for help. So for him to call me in means this is big. I just have one nagging question.
Don't care who you are. You stick my head in a power core, I'll get angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry. Probably won't make it out in time, but someone has to save Earth. Better me trapped here than them. At least I'll take the big bug down with me. Maybe Rick's crazy webcast can show the world we're not monsters. We're a family.
Web series? I'm movie star material. Still, I guess it wouldn't hurt to raise my public profile. When I was a general, people used to respect me and fear me. Now they just fear me. This is the only place I have left to go. Besides, in a few weeks, I'll be running this unit.
Most families stick together through thick and thin, but this one might be torn apart faster than we think. Hulk out. We've had trust issues lately.
A certain barbarian from another dimension promised not to drink all my juice. Guess what?
Red said he didn't touch my precious, but I know he did.
Did I break Ricky's guitar? No. Am I glad it's broken? Absolutely.
Might not trust roommates, but you do have to trust teammates. Lives depend on it. Didn't call him, don't need him. Just like Stark to make sure I'm under control.
That's right, lose R, run on home to mama. Score another W for S.M.A.S.H! Hey-o!
I like Scar. Kid's got promise. Unfortunately, he works for a madman with a really big head. The leader. Been trying to destroy me and take over the world long as I can remember. Why allow a mole on my team? Keep your friends close, your enemies closer.
Hey, wait a minute!
It's one thing to build those to protect the world from me, but to make weapons to use against my friends, my family, that's wrong.
So Stark couldn't tell us that before we jumped on? Right.
Or turn enemies into friends. Hulk out. Spider-Man. Being labeled a menace is getting to him, and I know how that goes. Figured I'd bring the kid to meet my support group. Been there. Kids gotta learn you can't control how people see you. Can only control the things you do. People underestimate the webhead. He's just a kid, but he's tough, handy in a fight. And he's smart.
Scar is awesome. I mean, he's a wild dog, but he's awesome.
25 burritos and counting. Hulk out.
Problem with Greenie leading is he's too cautious. You want to lead? You do it from the front like I'm gonna do when I take charge of this unit. Gotta get the troops on my side first, though. That's why they got the new hardware.
I know Red. He's up to no good. Probably trying to take over the team or some nonsense. Red wants to lead a team. He just doesn't want anyone else on it.
First rule of being in charge: be better than the green-grilled noobs you're bossing around. Good leader does everybody's job better.
You know you're in trouble when you tick off a planet with a face. Being leader isn't about being best at everything. It's about knowing the strengths of your teammates.
I can feel it on the tongue. Ow! 20-foot acid zits with the pus and giant white heads. Oh.
Never been trash-talked by a planet before. Would dish some back, but I need to save my breath.
Do I like Green? Nah. But do I respect him? Yeah, okay. Got me there.
Guess it took a planet to show Red just how big his head is, and us to bring it down to size. Hulk out. Took me a long time to learn my strengths and weaknesses. Better if Rick learns his in training, not in the field.
Hulk's worse than my mom. I mean, Scar's the same age as me. I think. And Green doesn't treat him like a little baby.
Rick's a teenage kid learning to be a hero, not a soldier. Red's ideas about basic training are only going to get him into trouble.
Dinosaurs? Real dinosaurs? I love dinosaurs. Scales, fangs, claws. They're my peeps. Check me out on my T-Rex. I can't quite reach you with my tiny arms.
Sauron, half man, half dinosaur, has some kind of mind control power. Can drain your energy by touch. Probably wants to rule the Earth.
Pure and simple, I'm the only one qualified to train the kid. Plus, I love that it annoys Greenie.
You know, we've never been buds, but Red's actually being really cool to me. It sure beats arguing all the time. You know, maybe Red's not such a big old jerk after all.
Not overprotective. Ha! My cuz wouldn't even let me fight Batroc the Leaper when I first became a Hulk. Rick, I feel you, dude.
I told Hulk my armor's tough. I just rolled up into a ball so Devil couldn't digest me. Oh, yeah! Who's a full-fledged card-carrying agent of S.M.A.S.H? That would be moi. The Bomb. That's my name. The A-Bomb.
I realize I gotta let Rick be Rick. He needs a chance to spread his wings before he can fly.
That's what I've been saying.
You mind? I'm trying to have a private moment here. Shush. Hulk out. Even guys like us need to have fun. So we dressed down and rented a miniature golf course for A-Bomb's birthday. And, yeah, we lost the deposit.
Minigolf ain't no man's game. Bah. Bring on the birthday cake.
Birthday? Come on, who doesn't have a birthday? You know, a bigger question is why are we still keeping Scar around? Hulk and I both know he's a traitor. He's taking orders from our enemy, the leader. Hey, Hulkies! If you haven't been streaming my show, Dr. Uberbrow here is a dysfunctional member of our Gamma family, out to destroy Hulk and take over the world. Yikes.
Yeah, Scar works for the leader, but now he's shrunk along with us. Why? Don't know. But until I know, I don't want Rick jumping the gun.
Me, I don't like keeping secrets. But that's just between us. Got it?
What? Short work. That's funny.
Red always acts like a big shot. Figured it was time he learned what it was like to be the little guy.
Hulk was right about Scar the whole time. That boy's a lot smarter than he looks. Okay, I get it. Hulk wanted us to trust Scar. I just hope that doesn't wind up costing us our lives. Now I get it. Scar tripped me to trick the leader into believing he was on his side.
Go bite-sized Hulk.
It's nice to be Hulk-sized again. And just in time for some chocolate birthday cake. Hulk out.
So, Red and Hulk are ticked at each other. I don't know why, but I'm sure Red started it. He usually does.
Yeah, that's Thor. Always laying on the big talk. Where he sees foes from Legends, I see walking icebergs that need smashing.
It's cold. I'm a California girl, born and raised. I don't do cold. I'm indestructible, but somehow I still get chapped lips.
Grudges only make things worse. Reminds me of the old saying,
Think fast!
I'm gonna smash the stuffing out of that big red turkey!
I'm handsomer, smarter, and stronger than Jade Joss. And I don't even rate a lousy t-shirt?
Should have been able to stop it sooner.
And freeze. Did you see it? Zoom in. All right, who is that little creep? And was he controlling that beast?
Yeah, getting splattered with bug goo kinda comes with the job.
Yeah, but that monster never would have come up here if I hadn't smashed that lava tube. Hulk out. Friends with Wolverine? First time we met, beat the snot out of each other. Something about that guy brings out the worst in me.
Rule number 2, never look under the bed. Rule number 3, never peek in the closet. And rule number 4, never go check a monster who's down, because it'll always spring back to life and get ya!
Well, she's one to talk. Miss Anchovies for lunch.
That is hilarious, Jen. But who warned him? Oh, that would be moi. Annoying saved your butt guy. This is the twist in the horror movie that wrenches your heart. When the handsome, super cool hero knows he's doomed. Well, at least it's only a scratch and not a bite. So I got plenty of time to figure out a plan. Right. All right, plan. Need a plan. I think I got it.
Wolverine knows how to push my buttons even more than Red. I can't believe Wolverine would leave friends behind like this. No wonder he doesn't have any. There's always a choice. Wolverine says it's good to cut loose, but not against your friends who've been cursed as monsters. When everybody loses it around you, you gotta keep your head. The world might think I'm a monster, but I refuse to become one. Didn't want a vacation. Thought people would get hurt. But if we didn't go, more people would have got hurt. It's funny how things work.
Cannonball!
Nice one, Jen. Hulk out.
Scar have manners. Big green manners.
He's a work in progress, you know? 2 steps forward and, 1 leap back. Right out of the jet. Stubborn, headstrong, won't listen, can't control himself. Kinda like the old me. All right. Didn't want Scar to trade fighting for afternoon tea. Just hope he'd learn how to open the fridge without slashing the door off. Well, tried to change Scar into someone he just isn't. There's a difference between changing and growing. And he seems to be doing that.
Who's a silly boy? Who's a silly boy?
Hulk out. Used to worry about my human friends getting hurt. But these are Hulks, so we do the hurting. Coming after me is one thing, but my friends? My family? Ah! Sure, I could count on Ben, but last thing I want to do is put another one of my pals in danger. Not saying I needed help, but maybe letting the thing tag along wasn't such a bad idea after all. Is there a risk to having the leader in our base? Sure, but at least here I got friends who can help me keep an eye on him. Hulk out. Shh,
Hi, Hulkapunksters. We're up extra early to play a practical joke on Red.
Red's always a grouch before he's had his OJ.
We don't know how it happened, but somehow Devil developed a wicked attachment to Red. Maybe because they both have that roaring red thing going for them. Or it could be Devil sees Red as a fellow dinosaur, or maybe a pet. That's probably it.
Could I have called Green for a ride? Sure. But he's only gonna rub that "you're no good with animals" crud in my face again. Who needs that? We'll walk home first.
That's Red's story, but the minicams tell the real tale. But now that he's had a chance to get to know Devil, maybe Red is better with animals. Well, maybe just this one.
Oh no! Not again!
Hulk out. Rick's kinda new to the whole Hulk thing, but he's really taken to smashing. We taught him well. Hey, I do more than smash. It's just my go-to. You know? I like solutions that don't always involve smashing.
Well, technically, we smashed a bell, so there's that.
All right, look. Point is, we don't have to smash everything. And we owe a kid in red and blue tights for reminding us.
Thanks, Spidey. And don't forget, we owe Doc Ock a no prize for the extra camera footage we appropriated. So that's it. A-bomb out.
It's Hulk out?
I thought you'd like to try different things. Like, smash you later, peeps, or see you next smashing.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Two things I hate: losing and Red trash-talking me.
That's my girl. A chip off of the old green granite block. Does this look crooked?
Emerald emissary. Not that I'd work for the cosmic creep, but I would have made a way better emissary than Shulky. Give me sparkly power cosmic and a flying red surfboard, you'd see some fireworks, all right. Yeah.
No, I don't want to let her go, but man, she hits really hard.
I offered Terax a deal he couldn't refuse. I throw the fight to make him look good, he gets his power back, and the Earth wins.
What would I have done with the power cosmic? Well, like I said before, with my friends, got all the power I need. Hulk out.
Hey, Hulkies, our poll is finished, and you, our awesome viewers, have chosen the subject for our next collection of epic fail videos. Our previous clip, Scar picks his nose, and That's Gotta Hurt were huge hits. So buckle up, here comes our latest video, Epic Fails, Jump Jet Style. Top secret means shh, so don't tell anyone, Hulkies. Wink, wink.
I don't know if Mr. Peepers is lazy or pacifist or what, but I don't like him. Come on, you knew he had it coming.
We don't do what we do for credit. We do it because it's who we are. And seeing Leader throw a tantrum in his cell is reward enough. Hulk out.
Brought in a monster to fight a monster. Seemed like a good idea at the time. Can't tell everyone everything. Sometimes what other people don't know won't hurt them. Big mouth! Am I the only one around here who can keep a secret?
Red's changed more than I thought he had, but I can still beat him any day of the week. And that's no secret. Hulk out. Guys like Impy are what we heroes call CPs. Cosmic pranksters. Crazy powers, childish brains. Only way to deal with them is outwit them. Or try to ignore them. They hate that. We would have beaten Sauron by now if you weren't so stubborn. And now he's got a giant dragon.
It's not my fault you won't take orders.
You're not the boss of me.
I'm out of here.
Red, I don't know if we'll ever see eye to eye on what makes a hero.
But I can tell you one thing we'll always agree on. Smash!
Oh, I love these Hulks!
Fits in fine? Yeah, no.
Okay, all right, it's not all smooth sailing. Scar lost his memories of where he came from, so maybe Asgard is like his old home. Everything that makes Scar an outsider on Earth makes him fit in here. It's just, he's family. Thor and his pals may have locked Scar up, but he still wants to do the right thing. Help them. Just like an agent of S.M.A.S.H. Sometimes you find yourself in a place you don't think you belong, until you look around and see the people with you. And then, you know it's exactly where you ought to be. Hulk out.
Okay, maybe I've only been practicing a week, but how hard can this magic thing be? I read like 10 books. Okay, I copied some guy I was watching online, but he was awesome.
If A-Bomb really wants to learn, he's in for some hard work. This is a man who spent years studying magic, in all of its forms.
Okay. Talk about touchy. All I did was ask Doc if we could take a pizza break.
This is my fault. Should have been me who got Rick to practice, instead of shoving the job off onto Strange.
Okay, so there ain't no shortcuts. But I don't think I'm into magic anymore anyway. This is the only magic I need. I think I'll take up something else, like ventriloquism. Look at me, I'm Red Hulk. I like weapons. Woo! I should be leader. I don't shower much, but I'm always right. Yeah,
Who's the dummy now? That's the last we'll hear from A-Bomb for a while. Red out.
Sure, we punch planets, wrestle dinosaurs, and got a talking jet, but we're also mall-goers just like you. If people stop to get to know us better, they might see that.
And I thought I was scary looking. This is the last guy that should be calling anyone a monster.
This creep copied all the Fantastic Four's powers. Mr. Fantastic's stretchability, the Thing's tremendous strength, Sue Richards' ability to turn invisible, and the Human Torch, biggest hothead of the bunch. Super Skrull can mimic them all.
Shape-shifting's a handy power. You know, I wouldn't mind being able to walk into a movie without sending the crowd running. Trust him. One look at Deathlock and you know he has only one purpose: destruction. So no, I don't think so.
Sure, I peg Deathlock as a bad guy, but he's kinda awesome with his robo eyeball. I gotta copy his video footage. Hold on. This dude is from the future? Mind blown.
Me of all people should have known better. Had Deathlock figured for a bad guy because of his look. But turns out, he's as brave as they come. He gave up everything to save a world he can't return to. I'm gonna make sure his trip's worth it. Well, Jen's heart was in the right place with the trenchcoat disguise. But no one should have to hide who they are. Not even a time-traveling cyborg. Hulk out. Whenever Rick goes out there, it's always the same. Just seems like we're better off staying in here. Out of trouble. Actually, it did hurt. A lot.
All right, and I wanted to get her phone number. I had no idea her family was like...
That's a mistake. Even people who seem really different, not so different after all. Hulk out.
Here's how I did it. Plug the Electro Jokebox 2000 into the Gamma Base mainframe. It programs wacky sound effects into all our gadgets. Can you believe this thing was banned in 22 countries for being too annoying? Oh no.
Anytime a big monster rampages in a city like New York or Tokyo, they catch it and dump it here. So the place is stuffed with experiments, mutations, aliens, and now me.
Two things I picked up in the military. Number one, Greeny's right. Troops gotta work together toward a common goal. And number two, sometimes those troops just gotta blow stuff up.
Family is family. Don't ever take them for granted. Even if they drive you... Huh? Oh, Red's room is down the hall. Have fun. Rick's show did what he wanted it to. Made us heroes. Seems like the team's all doing their own thing now. Maybe it's time we went our separate ways. Can we turn the camera off now?
I mean, you can see him, can't you? Hold on, let me adjust the gamma. Oh, no! I don't believe it.
Some leader. I knew he didn't have the stomach for it.
We're family, all of us. We're all we have left.
Scar need family. Scar have no home.
Hey, Hulkies. Well, things were really super awesome until they got really, really not at all awesome fast thanks to a certain long-headed freak who framed us as criminals on Earth and then got us stranded on what seems to be...
Scar's home. This Scar's home.
Can't break it to Rick, but I don't think we'll ever be able to get people back home on our side. Some things you just can't bounce back from.
Whoever said humor is universal obviously hasn't been to the slave mines of Sakar.
Fighting spiders, digging ditches,
Math. Whatever the boys are up to, it ain't as bad as wearing a tiara.
Don't often admit this, but I was wrong. No matter how bad it looks, you can always turn it around. Maybe Earth will see us as heroes again, one day. Don't worry, we'll get home somehow.
No, we won't. We're lost in space. Danger, 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 danger,
Hulk out.
danger.
Something gets smashed, we get the blame. It's not fair. Ugh. I'm about ready to sue somebody.
You accidentally trash one major city, and suddenly you're off the invite list to the White House Christmas dinner. Humbug.
Hulk's always called losers. Scar need eggnog. And ham.
Just be nice if someday my team could get the respect they deserve. It's nice that the world has finally accepted the Hulks, but I'm happy when my family's happy. Guardians don't have a family. Figured they could spend it with mine. That's what the holidays are all about, right? Life is never perfect, but having good friends can get you close. Hulk out.